Hi everyone, I'm Colin Butcher of United Kingdom Pet Detectives. Now in my previous video I showed you how to design the perfect missing cat poster. But a perfect poster is of no real use to you unless you know exactly where to place the poster in the local community. In this video I'm going to introduce you to what we call hubs. I'm going to show you exactly what a hub is, how to use it, and at the end of the video I'm also going to introduce you to what we call the king of pins. And if you find your kingpin in your local community, this will significantly increase the likelihood that you'll recover your missing cat. So a hub is anywhere within your local community that experiences a higher than average footfall. And these are the locations that you need to find in order to ensure that you get maximum reach within your local community. Now, before you even leave home and start to distribute your posters, I thoroughly recommend that what you do first is grab a piece of paper, draw a circle on that piece of paper and divide it into 4 and put the 4 age groups of 0 to 20, 20 to 40, 40 to 60 and 60 to 80. And then ask yourself this question: how am I going to place my posters in my community so I reach all of those age groups? And what we do is when we're picking out our hubs, we actually put them, linking them like shown in the diagram, to the particular age group. And this makes sure that you get the right spread across the entire community. A common mistake that a lot of cat owners make when they start to distribute posters is they adopt a best described as a fly postering mentality, and they stick their missing cat posters on just about every surface, every lamppost, every telegraph pole and every tree. Now this is a big mistake, because firstly what's going to happen is you're going to start to alienate the very people whose help you need to find your missing cat. Secondly, some of those people will feel so aggrieved by what you're doing, they'll start to pull your posters down. And let me tell you, that's incredibly demoralizing for someone that's already traumatized by trying to find their missing cat. But equally important is you're going to be wasting an awful lot of time and effort placing posters in locations that hardly anybody visits. All you're going to do is convince yourself when you see all these posters that you're actually reaching an awful lot of people. But the opposite is often true. So instead of adopting the fly postering blitz approach, you have to adopt a far more strategic approach to how you distribute your posters, which is why we use hubs. Some locations that we use on a regular basis that always get high footfall are community notice boards, approaches to community centres, and on the doors of these new pop-up community libraries that are all over the place these days. Hubs also include funnel points or pinch points. And what I mean by this is points within your local community that funnel traffic, foot traffic, from one place to the next. And a good example of these is an alleyway between 2 parts of the estate. Now when you're using these locations, you adopt the 3 poster rule. And the 3 poster rule follows the principle that most people will see the first poster, notice the second, and remember the third. Hubs can also be mobile. Now the obvious one of these is to place your missing cat poster on your own car as you move around the neighbourhood and distributing your posters. People will walk past your car and see the poster. You can also park your car in a strategic place within your neighbourhood. Now I mentioned at the start of the video that we have a secret weapon, which is what we call the kingpin of posters. And the king of pins is exactly that. It's the place that you pin the poster that's going to have an evergreen footfall. And this is the sweet spot in the community that has a high footfall almost on a constant basis. And the obvious one is the community board at the rear of a supermarket. But it also could be the community board in your local nursery. Okay, that's it from me. Now, just let me tell you that this video is one of 4 on a playlist which is all about our recommendations on what we think you should do when your cat first goes missing. So don't forget to watch the other 3 videos in this sequence. All you need to do now is to sit down, draft your list, work out which hubs you're going to go to first, work out where that sweet spot is, the king of pins, and get out there and start postering. And remember to have that structure. I'm Colin Butcher of the Pet Detectives. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and I'll see you soon. Take care.